All right, so this is a map of all the glyphosate use in the United States. And as you can see, there are a lot of areas in the dark gray color that are using a lot of glyphosate on a yearly basis. Now, just because you're not in one of these areas doesn't mean that you're not susceptible to glyphosate and its effects. This was actually a study done back in 2019 where they saw that 19 out of 20 beers were actually having traceable levels of glyphosate. Now, some people argue that they're very low levels and they're not going to have any kind of health problems, but the problem is that if you're ingesting a lot of these things long term, it can start to build up in your system. This was actually a client I had recently. We checked her glyphosate levels and they were clinically elevated. And the funny thing is, she does live in a rural area, but it's not in one of the highly gray areas that I showed on the map. And the bigger factor that was contributing to her glyphosate levels was actually her level of her ingestion of oats. Because as you can see, over the last couple decades, they've been using glyphosate in a lot of different areas, and the spread has just been increasing over time. So there are certain foods that can worsen this and that are having higher levels of glyphosate compared to other foods. So if you want to see that list, check out the caption down below because it may help explain why you're having gut health problems, neurological problems, immune system problems. The list kind of goes on and how it can disrupt your gut microbiome and create a lot of other health problems down the road.